It's your girl, Blue Pac, baby. From the boot where the real ones talk slick and walk heavy. She don't do rumors, she do receipts. If you said it, she got it. If you did it, she show it. Truth teller, big stepper. That's Blue Pac, baby, no pressure. Yeah, truth teller, big stepper. That's Blue Pac, baby, no pressure. Yeah. Straight out of Louisiana, she don't duck, no smoke. Call her the queen of receipts, she keeping folks woke. From fake friends to baby daddies getting exposed. If it's messy, she gon' clean it up. Real talk mode. Independent, raw and loud with it. She ain't scared of nothing, she proud with it. So if you coming fake, don't step in her lane. She call names and receipts, gon' explain. True black, baby. All truth, all gas, no brakes. Truth teller, big stepper. That's Blue Pac, baby, no pressure. Yeah, truth teller, big stepper. That's Blue Pac, baby, no pressure. Yeah, it's Blue Pac, baby. All truth, all gas, no brakes. Yeah, all truth, all gas, no brakes. No brakes.
Yeah, you tuned in to Blue Pac, baby. She don't follow trends, she follow facts. Receipts ready, energy heavy. Let's go.
L-U-P-A-C, baby don't play, she speak facts, you see. Truth talk, clap back, all receipts on deck. She stand tall in the booth, got respect on her neck. I-N-D-E, yeah, she grinding with ease. P-E-N-E-N-T, bring in truth to the streets.
Go. She don't do drama, she drop data. Scroll the page, now or later. You'll see lies get exposed and the fake get froze like refrigerators. Name ring bells like second line. Speak real, no need to lie. She from the south with a strong survivor. Snakes don't make it out alive.
L-U-P-A-C, ain't no faking on the screen. Call a judge, call a jury, she deliver with the heat. You won't clap, but she got truth, no sugar in her speech. Independent, bold and real, this Blue Pac, baby, capiche?
They scrolling, she exposing. They trolling, she compose. See, Blue Pac don't just react, she decode what's not disclosed. From screenshots to timelines, receipts in real time. You playing checkers, she playing chess. Every move defined, got that hustle in her bones. No cosign built to own. Views go up when she speak up. This platform here a throne.
L-U-P-A-C, baby don't bend, she speak facts, you see. Truth talk, clap back, all receipts on deck. She stand tall in the booth, got respect on her neck. I-N-D-E, yeah, she grinding with ease. P-E-N-D-E-N-T, bring in truth to the streets. L-U-A-C, baby don't bend. She that truth in your feed when the lies get blown. Y'all watching, y'all lurking, but she grown. L-U-A-C, baby don't be. She that truth in your feed when the lies get blown. Y'all watching, y'all lurking, but she grown.
This ain't gossip, this ain't rumors. This is real talk, backed by real proof. Welcome to Blue Pac, baby, where every video got purpose.
It's your girl, Blue Pac, baby. From the boot where the real ones talk slick and walk heavy. She don't do rumors, she do receipts. If you said it, she got it. If you did it, no smoke. Call her the queen of receipts, she keeping folks woke. From fake friends to baby daddies getting exposed. If it's messy, she gon' clean it up. Real talk mode. Independent, raw and loud with it. She ain't scared of nothing, she proud with it. So if you coming fake, don't step in her lane. She called names and receipts, gon' explain. Truth like, baby. All truth, all gas, no brakes. Truth teller, big stepper. Big stepper, big stepper, big stepper, big stepper, big stepper. That's Luke, baby, no pressure, no pressure, no pressure, no pressure, no pressure, no pressure. Yeah, truth teller, big stepper, big stepper, big stepper, big stepper, big stepper, big stepper. That's Luke, baby, no pressure, no pressure, no pressure, no pressure. Yeah, pressure, yeah, yeah. It's Luke, baby. All truth, all gas, no brakes. Yeah, all truth, all gas, no brakes, 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 no.
Yeah, you tuned in to Lupac, baby. She don't follow trends, she follow facts. Receipts ready, energy heavy. Let's go, let's go.
Lupac, baby, don't play. She speak facts, you see. Truth talk, clap back. All receipts on deck. She stand tall in the booth, got respect on her neck. INDE, yeah, she grinding with ease. PENENT, bringing truth to the streets. Go. She don't do drama, she drop data. Scroll the page now or later. You'll see lies get exposed and the fake get froze like refrigerators. Name ring bells like second line. Speak real, no need to lie. She from the south where the strong survive and snakes don't make it out alive. LUPAC, ain't no faking on the screen. Call a judge, call a jury, she deliver with that heat. You won't clap but she got truth, no sugar in her speech. Independent, bold and real, this Lupac, baby, capiche.
They scrolling, she exposing. They trolling, she compose. See, Lupac don't just react, she the code what's not disclosed. From screenshots to timelines, receipts in real time. You playing checkers, she playing chess. Every move defined, got that hustle in her bones. No cosign built her own. Views go up when she speak up. This platform here a throne.
LUPAC, baby, don't bend. She speak facts, you see. Truth talk, clap back. All receipts on deck. She stand tall in the booth, got respect on her neck. INDE, yeah, she grinding with ease. PENDENT, bringing truth to the streets. LUPAC, baby, don't bend. She that truth in your feed when the lies get blown. Y'all watching, y'all lurking, but she grown. LUPAC, baby, don't be. She that truth in your feed when the lies get blown. Y'all watching, y'all lurking, but she grown.
This ain't gossip, this ain't rumors. This is real talk, backed by real proof. Welcome to Lupac, baby, where every video got purpose.
It's your girl, Lupac, baby. From the boot where the real ones talk slick and walk heavy. She don't do rumors, she do receipts. If you said it, she got it. If you did it, she show it. Truth teller, big stepper, big stepper, big stepper, big stepper, big stepper, big stepper. That's Lupac, baby, no pressure, no pressure, no pressure, no pressure, no pressure, no pressure. Yeah, truth teller, big stepper, big stepper, big stepper, big stepper, big stepper, big stepper. That's Lupac, baby, no pressure, no pressure, no pressure, no pressure. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Straight out of Louisiana, she don't duck, no smoke. Call her the queen of receipts, she keeping folks woke. From fake friends to baby daddies getting exposed. If it's messy, she gon' clean it up. Real talk mode. Independent, raw and loud with it. She ain't scared of nothing, she proud with it. So if you coming fake, don't step in her lane. She called names and receipts, gon' explain. Truth like, baby. All truth, all gas, no brakes. Truth teller, big stepper. Big stepper, big stepper, big stepper, big stepper, big stepper. That's Luke Pack, baby, no pressure, no pressure, no pressure, no pressure, no pressure, no pressure. Yeah, truth teller, big stepper, big stepper, big stepper, big stepper, big stepper, big stepper. That's Luke Pack, baby, no pressure, no pressure, no pressure, no pressure. Yeah, pressure, yeah, yeah. It's Luke Pack, baby. All truth, all gas, no brakes. No brakes, no brakes, no brakes, no brakes, no brakes, no brakes, no brakes. Yeah, yeah. All truth, all gas, no brakes, 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 no brakes.
Hey y'all, happy Sunday. Sorry for the wait, y'all. I was literally sitting in front of my computer, so I had to run that intro and outro back because I had to finish listening to these clips baby, so I could give y'all the tea. Okay, listen. So I had to listen to all of that, all of that, all of that, all of that. It was like, my source sent me like about 10 to 12 clips or whatever. So I was listening to them so I can run it back for y'all because the live is now private, of course. Anyways, big shout out to y'all. Thank y'all for y'all patience and rocking out with your girl. I was not supposed to do this live. I was actually supposed to do members only this morning, but I could y'all. I didn't wake up till almost 12 o'clock. And how I don't know how I slept that long because I went to sleep fairly early last night, about 11 p.m. So I'm like, how did I sleep this late? And I'm one of those people where my body, even if I don't have my alarm set, my body wakes me up. Like it could be 7:30, 8 o'clock a.m. and I get up. Maybe I was just tired and needed the rest. So we're gonna do our members tomorrow because I got some stuff to tell y'all. Okay. So we'll do the members only tomorrow morning while I'm cheering at school. Tuesday is their last day of school, but mine going Monday and Tuesday. We don't skip over here. Okay. They're like, can we just stay home? We ain't got no more tests on the y'all going for the fun day too. Y'all going for the fun day too, baby. Okay, listen. Let me see who we got in here so we can get this dialogue started. Let me see, y'all. Let me go up because y'all been coming in. Okay. Hey, sweet queen, my love. Shout out to you. She always holding down the chat for your girl. I'm going to have something for all my mods soon. I got y'all. I got y'all because I appreciate y'all. Y'all don't get paid to do this, and y'all do this faithfully, and it's definitely appreciated. So I got something for y'all coming soon. Hey Terry, bro, thank you for the copyright and fair use. I am her in the building. Latanya, shout out to you. We got Myla, Jaquita, Miss Vanessa. We got Brandy, Latay, Sherelle, Love Mel, Miss Rebecca, Chocolate Season, Jazz So Jazzy, Christina, Giselle, Miss Geraldine. Shout out to you, Trace Tracy, Era, Blessed Beyond Measures. Miss Rebecca Cry, Sweetie Favorite, K Monet, Miss Miriam, Miss Denise. Okay, y'all deep. Tricey Trice, Cat Eyes. Miss Geraldine coming through with the super sticker blessing. Thank you. You are appreciated. Regal Essence, Sabi. I be want to say Sabi Marie, but you took the Marie off. Okay. Hey, Miss Duncan. Who else? Let me see. Let me see. Y'all see she trying to air Josh business out again, shaking my head. But notice how she didn't go too in depth, y'all. But peep the play. That's why this live is titled Major Plot Twist in the Latruth Saga. Because there's some stuff going on, okay? There's some stuff going on, y'all. Stay alert, peep the play. Let me see. Hey Giselle. Hey Canna Nuts. I ain't seen you in a hot minute. Miss Annette in the building. Natia. We got Miss Robin Buttercup, Maya Gonna Get It, Arthur YV. Okay. Michaela, Barbie. Who else? Tyrese with the T. We got Miss Janice, Willie, Shanman. Let me see. I don't want to miss nobody. Okay, this is a new name. Is it Cinny? I don't like mispronouncing your name, I swear. Is it Cinny C? You gotta let me know. Let me know how it's pronounced. Miss Fila, shout out to you. Miss Stephanie Landry. Who else? Solid as a rock in the building, formerly known as Miss Angela Dickerson. Shout out to you, my girl. Who else? Let me see. Let me see. We got Fifi in the building, Miss Cheryl Wagner, Sugar Pop. Okay. A Stokes. Who else? Who else? It don't matter. Natural Nurturer. Treat Allen in the building. Tamara Toon Day. Dreamy Girl. Y'all deep, child. Y'all deep in this thing. Hey, Mr. Ned. You said that definitely is an awesome meeting. The words are great also. Thank you. Thank you, my love. Who else we got, y'all? Gemini Rising. You changed me. Okay, all my people in here, Tokyo Blues. I gotta make sure I'm on the mic. Y'all let me know, make sure we don't have no echo. Because I had a few people saying they be hearing an echo, but I told y'all to tell me so we don't have those issues. Y'all gotta let me know because I can't hear it on my end. Hey, Miss Beverly. Let me see. Let me go down, y'all. Let me go down. Shout out to Dina for getting that membership. Members only live tomorrow. I'ma tell y'all what's really going on in members only. Okay? I'm gonna tell y'all. I can't say it publicly because it involves a child, but we can do it members only, y'all. Hey, Miss Carlandra. Hey, Brittany. Who else? Shout out to all the new people, baby. We got a lot of new people, y'all. We got a lot of new people coming through. All right. Hey, Miss Mia. Who else? Who else? Who else? Who else? Miss Angel. Okay. Who, me? Yeah, you. Miss Michelle Hodges, Miss Janine. Just Andrea in the building. Okay, y'all deep. The soul of a woman. Shout out to you, my love. Hey, sunshine. Queen Money, Soul Gang, Miss Ezora. Yes, I am, Brittany. Thank you for asking and thank you for remembering, girl. Okay, I had a little headache, y'all. It was lingering yesterday, but I get them a lot because sometimes I be forgetting to eat. That's it. That's all. My mama call them a hungry headache. So that's what it be. I be busy and sometimes I don't eat, and then breakfast is crucial. So I'll go all day long without eating something, doing stuff, and then I start having a headache. So that's what it is. Hey, discussion board. Thank you, Miss Michelle, for the super sticker blessing. Sherbono in this bit. Hey, Miss Brenda. Hey, Tanya. Love Cat. Miss Bernadette coming through with the super sticker blessing. Hey, Big Stepper Lupac, baby. Thank you, my love. Thank you for your support. Hey, Kissy. I love you more, sweet queen. Okay, y'all. Enough of the formalities. If I miss y'all, don't charge it to me trying to get into the dialogue and not to my heart. I love all of y'all. I appreciate the support, but y'all know some people be getting on me because I be speaking too long. Okay? Even though that's just me, I can't help it. I do it throughout the live stream also. It's just my personality. I'm from the South, and from when you from the South, we are very friendly. We very friendly, y'all. That's it, that's all. Thank you, Tanya. Thank you for that super sticker. Let me slow down because I be talking too fast. All right, we got 358 in the building so far. If y'all would like to donate to me monetarily, you can cash at me $sign Lupac one. You can also buy me a coffee. Shout out to all my coffee people thus far. You can also support the platform by getting a super chat or a super sticker. Shout out to the ones who already then started the party up. It is greatly appreciated, okay, because it contributes to the revenue of this particular live stream. You can also support the channel by getting a membership. Shout out to all the members, days 1, 2s, and 3s. We'll be having a big members only live tomorrow morning once I get up and start moving around. I ain't got nothing to do, but I got to go to Walmart. That's it. So we're going to have a morning members only live, y'all. And you can all support the platform by watching them ads. Okay, that's free. Make sure y'all watching them ads. Let me know if the ads even showing because sometimes YouTube they be doing your girl dirty. Okay, y'all don't be seeing them ads, but that you gotta charge that to YouTube. Because I be turning them on every blue moon. I forget, but for the most part, I turn them on. But definitely hit that like button because that's free 99. Anyways, hey chat to and create chosen. Now you gonna have to. That's too hard, sis. That's too hard. We're gonna have to switch that up. Leave it up to you to put that old long name. Okay, you just chosen to me. We just gonna leave you at chosen. Okay, they showing good. All right, y'all. So I can't really play her stuff because she thinks she's slick. She did it on YouTube, which I can because when you giving a reaction, you giving a reaction, right? But it's just the whole process of somebody trying to copyright you, even though they won't win, but they still will remove it, and then it's the whole process. And who want to go through that headache? Some creators do stuff on purpose for a purpose, okay? But I can't tell y'all what was said. Now I will play this. A few of y'all probably did see, was tuned into her live. If y'all was, let the chat know what you seen in the chat, and I'm gonna let y'all know what I heard, what I just listened to before I got on this live. That's why I was taking so long because I was running them clips back. Okay. So y'all, before I start, let me play this because I just want to show y'all how it's a plot. It's definitely a plot twist going on, and it's a hold on, put my earphones on. It's a certain narrative that's being pushed, right? So as most of y'all know, well, all of y'all at this point, RH is pushing for not full but legal physical custody, right? It's still joint custody in a sense, but baby girl would live with him, and then she would get visitation. So we already know about that. We know about the contempts for the most part. We don't know about the latest contempts because the documents were sealed, which I'm trying to see what's going on with that, but that's besides the point. But anyways, so yeah, that's in play, y'all. And then how all of a sudden you got this one coming on live on YouTube, basically telling everybody, well, trying to set the stage for what's to come. And that's for her baby daddy number one to get the oldest son, right? Okay. So if y'all remember, she did her Just Being La Onya show, and on the show, the very first episode, and the crazy part is I played this for y'all before, but because it validates what's going on in a sense and kind of shows contradictions, I'm gonna replay it for y'all just to bring y'all back up to speed to jog y'all memory. Okay. But she know what she doing. But I find it very ironic and questionable that okay, so RH can't get his child because of everything that's going on, with the mama and the mama's daddy and all that different stuff. But Sleepy can get his with no issue, no question, no outrage, even though he's a boy. And I will say that boys need their dads, but girls need their dads also. And that's something that's undeniable. Statistically, if you look at the statistics and what happens, like the outcome, the upbringing and all of that when it comes to girls and them not having a father in their lives, they charge everything to that. Okay? And y'all know, if you're a woman, they charge everything to that. When a girl does not have her father growing up, what typically happens? Put some examples in the chat, y'all. So a girl needs her father just as well as she needs her mother, and that's why I don't understand why certain people are not outraged or trying to make a difference, because one, it's been stated that Laonya been having issues with her oldest son, baby. That's no secret. That been floating in the streets. Okay, that been floating around, and reasons being also have been floating around, which I will go more in depth on members only tomorrow because it's some very sensitive situations. Okay, if you know, you know. But um, from what I know, she been trying to get baby daddy number one to take the son, but he would never take him. And one of the reasons, from what I heard, is allegedly because he has a daughter in his home, which would be the oldest son's sibling, also. But if you know, you know. Okay, y'all know it. Y'all read between the lines, but you know, whatever. But yeah. So I find it real interesting that she's pushing this narrative now that he wants, because she said this is how she eased them into it, y'all. She was like, and I want to do some content on this too. Deshaun wants to get Joshua, but I don't know, y'all. I'm kind of like, will that make me a bad mother? You know, I know boys need their dads, and he's really into girls right now, and I can't really teach him how to be a man. And you know, he's going into high school, so his dad wants him. All the basic general reasons why any woman would explain why a boy needs their dad, but not the real reason, in so many words. Not the real reason why she want him to take him. Okay? Don't be fooled. Don't be fooled. And that's what I'm not negating the fact that his daddy should have him. I'm my issue is his daddy should have been had him. He should have been had him. If he been cutting up, he been giving you issues, he should have been stepped in. He been in his life, right? That's the narrative that's being pushed. Didn't they say he been around? That's what they've been out here saying, that he's always been active. So why he ain't been stepping to help you, knowing you been having issues with him? It's multiple people that then came out here and stated that have been in her home and gave accounts of their experience with the oldest son. Multiple people. So I'm not understanding, like, but of course, it's very convenient how all of a sudden this is where we're at, right? We're gonna put this information out there, you know, so we don't nobody is surprised if he do take the son, right? And it was also made mention of the other kids as well, but she was like, she's unsure. But I just find it very ironic and selective that it's, you know, it's the end of the world because RH wants uh legal physical custody of his baby girl. He's not trying to take her from her mama entirely. He want them to switch roles. So if they both created the child and the mama could have her fully, why the dad can't? Why they can't switch roles for a little while? Somebody let me know. Why is that a problem? Especially if he's seeing certain things that he feel like it would be in the best interest of the baby to be in his custody. We all watching the same show here, so I'm not understanding. Okay, so let me play this for y'all. We got 452 in the building. Y'all keep me updated on the likes. Keep me updated on the super chat goal. Come on, y'all. I got a goal of 15 with almost 500 in you. 15 people can support my little goal, and everybody else hit the like button. That's it. I'm simple. Okay, so let me play this for y'all because y'all need to hear this. Oh, shoot. How did I get off of it? Okay, I know where it's at. I know where it's at. All right, let's see. All right, let me run this for y'all. Pay attention, y'all. Oh, shoot. Hold on. I must still have my earbuds. Yep.
Bluetooth connected.
Okay. All right, y'all pay attention. This is from the very first episode of her show. Listen to the conversation, y'all.
Well, what would y'all like more from your dad, your real dad?
I don't know.
Imagine having to differentiate between dad and real dad. But he always been active. Okay.
Oh, probably on like spend more time Spend more time.
Yeah. Yeah.
Would you rather live with him or me?
Yeah.
Mm.
You know the answer.
That's oh, did y'all hear what Lala said? She said, "Would y'all rather live with him or me?" And the oldest son said, "You." And then Lala said, "You know the answer." Make that make sense for somebody who been active. You know, that's real interesting. And mind you, this episode aired months after this episode. I want to say January of 2023. Her and RH split up October 2022. Yeah, dates are very important within this saga. Okay, so peep that as well.
I mean, I don't know. It could change. If you ever feel like you grow up and you want to go like stay with your dad, I would never be mad because you need that part of your life. Like I can't teach you how to be a black man. I can't.
Oh, and also, y'all, let me put this in y'all ear as well. Janashos was already in the picture right here, but you know it was being said that he was just a friend. You know, he was a co-star. Okay, so he was very much in the picture when this show aired. Yeah, I don't know how many of y'all remember, but I do very vividly, very clearly. He was very much in the picture. Okay, but this is just to show y'all that seed been planted. She been wanting to get rid of them cheering. Okay, she been wanting them to go live with their daddy. And it first aired on this episode back in January of 2023. And it was a little bug was also planted that. Let me shut up. Let me shut up. Let me play.
Teach you the things that you're gonna go through as a black man outside. Because mommy isn't a man, so only a man can show you that. There's certain things that he can show you that I can't. You kind of understand what I'm saying when it comes to being black?
Yeah. Yeah.
That's interesting, y'all. And not just that, y'all. Peep the whole scenario, right? So how interesting also is it that this conversation took place after RH was out of the picture, right? A man that was in the picture, a man that could show them how to be a man. Why not? You know, if baby daddy number one been so active, why not have this conversation while you were still with your husband? Why not see if the kids want to go live with their dad, you know, the boys especially, while you were still with your husband? That conversation didn't start taking place until after her and RH separate. That's real interesting. You know, because I don't see RH having a problem with kids that are not biologically his, especially boys, go and stay with their dad because the biological dad is definitely needed. Regardless if you have another man present or not, that's not RH's DNA. He did what he could as a stepdad, but you're still supposed to have influence from the other biological parent. Especially if they're saying that they've been active, you know. But it's just me. It's just me, child. But what y'all feel about that? That's just showing y'all that seed been planted, child. The seed has been planted. But notice how she tried to leave it up to the kids. She tried to leave it up to the kids in that particular clip. But now the live that she did last night, she said that it's the baby daddy number one that wants the oldest son to go stay. She didn't give no reason outside of, oh, he's going to high school now, you know, he's growing up. And she tried to push it towards girls. Like, oh, it's this, you know, he's so into girls and not African American girls, YT girls. That's what she said. I'm just repeating what she said. She said, oh, it's all about girls. And somebody in the chat asked her, well, how does Josh feel about it? And she said, he don't care as long as he can talk to girls. That's what she said. She also said that these YT girls, moms, you know, when he's dating a girl, whatever, the moms be trying to come pulling up to her house to pick up him to go on dates with the girls and not giving an introduction, not calling her, reaching out like, hey, you know, I want to get to know. I want to meet you. You know, my your son is courting my daughter. Blase, blase. I'm like, that's weird. That's real interesting. Who? First of all, who does that? I don't know no parent that, especially with a girl, and especially a white girl dating an African American. This is a real conversation, okay? I don't know no that's just gonna be trying to pull up to nobody's house to pick up their son to go on a date with their daughter. She said that little girls be in her DM reaching out to her, talking about your son broke my heart. Da, da, da. He did this and he don't want to be with me. And da, da. Child, thank you, Anastasia. Thank you for that blessing, my love. Thank you. Say I missed what you said because of commercials, but I think you no, y'all. It puts y'all right back in place. I promise. I promise it does. You said because kids welfare watching her and or she only wants to be with the retype that chosen. Retype that so I can properly understand it because it's all over the places. You probably was typing that real fast. Hey Herschel, you say Josh probably want YT girls because of how his mama act, or maybe because that's was the majority at the school that he attends. He go back to his daddy, he gonna be in the hood, baby. Okay, he's going back. He's going to the hood. How would she know it? How would she know she is never there? Her dad is always there. That's interesting. That's real interesting. And it's just weird because from what we see, even now, every time she goes to Janastros, it's her, the twins, and Janastros. The other kids are being left at her home. Just for Mother's Day, she was in a robe and a bonnet, like the bonnet, not the bonnet, but the bonnet. She was in a robe and the bonnet, child. Like she just woke up and Walter, Daddy Longlegs, brought them cheering over there with Mother's Day cards and the oldest son with his phone so they can read their sentiments to their mom on live. That was interesting because for Mother's Day, I want my cheering with me. Okay, yeah, we gonna do something. We're gonna eat. We're gonna whatever. My oldest son made me brunch. Child, I don't know. Everybody ain't the same though, y'all. Everybody ain't the same, but you know, camping out with your man, with the third baby daddy playing house while you're cheering is at your house with your daddy with them charges is real interesting. But hey, they gave Daddy Longlegs his flowers because he been there. We gonna just act like the charges don't exist because he's an active grandfather. Okay, that's what we doing. That's what we doing. Hey, Christmas. Hey, wait, Shavaria Love. Did I say that right, girl? You say meanwhile her son gonna be slapping his girlfriend on the butt, etc. Oh, let's not forget that clip, y'all. Let's not forget. Hold on, hold on. And oh, shout out to you for saying that because she also made mention that um her son is 14. She said he's 14. He'll be 15 this year, and he's just going to high school. And she said that she has never had the birds and the bees talk with him. And she was like, she's dreading having the birds and the bees talk. I'm like, first of all, you with this generation, you ain't never had the bird. I wouldn't be surprised if that son ain't already shut up, Pop. Like most kids that age. Ain't not just hers. Let me say that. Let me be specific in general. Not just hers. Most kids that age, child, with this generation already, yeah. Okay? Yeah with the yeah. With the yeah, yeah. So the fact that she said, y'all, she really gonna sit there and try to act like she ain't never had a birds and the bees conversation with her son. But you already saying, okay, first of all, I hate to even speak on things. That's why I say I'm gonna leave that for members only because that's third party tea that then came out where People that have been in her home have made statements, about things they've witnessed. So, and not just that, we have her on. Hold up, let me play it for y'all. Let's run it back. Let's run it back. Hold up. We 40 minutes in. Okay, hold on, y'all. Give me a second. Hold on, y'all. Let me put these earphones on because I actually found the full clip in its entirety. You know. So hold on, hold on. This is what she said, right? And mind you, when she said this, I think she said he was 10 at the time. Don't quote me, but I think she's gonna say it in this clip, if I'm not mistaken. And now he's almost 15. So it's real interesting to hear you say you have never had the birds and the bees talk with him, but you caught him uh jerking his chicken to PORN on your camera. So that's interesting. But let's run it.
Scorpios are loyal. I don't know. Hmm. Yeah, I ain't never really. I can't say whether y'all loyal or not. I don't know. Y'all freaky as hell though. My son, I got cameras in all my kids' rooms. Nobody had privacy. And I was on my camera and I seen my son with his blanket going like this. I was like, oh my gosh.
Oh, let me pause it because, like I said, y'all, I found the clip in its entirety. If you notice with this clip, the only portion that has been floating around is that little part right there where she said, I see my son with his blanket going like this. And then she's going to say, don't tell me you watch a PORN at this age. She also says that he got it from school. So the fact that he can tell you he's learning about actual things at school and you never had a conversation with him about birds and bees. Okay, yeah. Let's run it back just a little.
Seen my son with his blanket going like this. I was like, oh my gosh. Don't tell me I gotta have this conversation with him at this young. Like, why are you watching porn at this young? He said kids at school was talking about it and they told him, I'm just like, see, we can't even like protect our kids from certain stuff because other kids are exposed to other things. So then they go to school and then they tell their other friends about it, not knowing that that child ain't even been exposed to that. But whatever. What can we do?
But whatever, what can we do, right? Besides have a conversation with our child. That way we ain't just letting them go into situations like this blindly. That's one thing we could do. Yeah. But anyways, yeah, y'all. So I found that clip in its entirety, baby. But and that ain't it either, but some of it has some cuss words, so I have to get that out of there. But it's just the fact, like, I'm not falling for if you some of you know, some of you don't. So I just find it real interesting that all of a sudden we're gonna hurry up and try to rush and dump our oldest kids off on baby daddy number one, and then the one who's actually really active and been there, even for your oldest kids, you giving him, my bad, y'all had to call, you giving him ATLL just for his child. And he got actual valid reasons why he wants his child in his custody. That's the crazy part. I don't get it. And that's not it. Hold up. Let me find them other clips where she had, y'all remember when Janasha got caught up with Pretty Bree that time, He had to make a gesture of love publicly. So he ended up buying her a promise ring, some Michael Kors stuff, and they did it on live where he gave it to, well, Daddy Long Legs fell to his knees because he thought Janashus was proposing. Uh-uh. But yeah, he did all of that, and then he was groping her, grabbing her booty, doing a whole lot of PDA in front of them, cheering. Where people were in the crowd, in the audience, like, hey, that's a little too much in front of them babies, now. You got daughters. You ain't just got sons. They was doing all that. Like, you know how when you see somebody being extra and you be like, get a room? That's the vibe it gave. So the next day she went live and people was in her comments talking about it. And they was like, y'all was doing a little too much in front of them cheering. So this was her response, right? Oh, we gonna talk about it. Because this is the same mother who insinuated that her son, her oldest son, the same son that she's talking about today, sending to the dad, she insinuated that, she thought he was gonna be GAY before Janashos came into the picture. Okay, hold on.
Yeah. My kids never got to side.
Hold on, let's
when
do
they
this.
get to experience that side. And I'm happy. Oh my gosh. Now my son is like, yeah, I can't wait to get me a wife. Before Janelle, I used to have the question, like,
What you had to question, girl, before Janelle? Because y'all know it was said that she never said that on live, right? But I mean, receipts don't lie. So what you had to question before Janelle? She gave her own context. So let's run it back. Let's run it back for somebody who never had a birds and the bees talk, but you assume that your child was going to be GAY. So for you to assume that, he must have gave you some type of something for you to make that assumption. Yeah. Okay. Hold on. I would think because of that, maybe you should have been pushing him to live with his dad so he could have been around a man. But, I mean, Janashos is a man. I know. Tootie, I'm on live. Go. I'm going to look at that when I finish. My bad, y'all. Ham don't care if I'm on live. She just come interrupt the whole conversation and start talking to me. Okay. So let me run it back.
oh my gosh. Now my son is like, yeah, I can't wait to get me a wife. Yeah. I used to have the question, like, that's because my kids never seen like a loving relationship. When they get to
So before Janashos came into the picture, groping you in front of your children, you used to question whether or not your son was going to be GAY. She didn't say the actual words, but I mean, anybody with some sense know what she's talking about. Come on now. So you mean to tell me you was married for 6 years and your children never seen affection between you and your husband? Child. Okay, but let's finish.
yeah. My kids never got to saw that. Never.
My kids never got to saw that.
That was a little too much in front of the kids. In your opinion, that's your household. That's what you do in your house. If you don't want to show your kids affection, and your man don't grab your butt in front of your kids, then hey, that's it. Guess what? My son's gonna grow up and grab a girl butt. When he with his girlfriend, he gonna grab his girl butt. When he have a wife, he gonna grab his girl butt. I'd rather him do that than to be thinking about a man supposed to be with a man. Okay? They need to see that.
That's interesting, right, y'all? Let me go down because this a lot. Them comments going fast, baby. Shout out to everybody that's coming through. Make sure y'all hit the like button. Make sure y'all support your girl Super Chat Go if you can. If you can't, just run them likes up for your girl. The likes should definitely be liking because we got almost 600 people in here. Okay. But let me hold on, y'all. Okay, now I'm at the bottom. All right, let's play just a little bit of this. Let's give y'all a little bit. But I'm gonna put it in a video. We definitely gonna edit it and put it in a video, right? Because you know we can give reaction. So let me see. I think it's this one.
He be liking girls and then be breaking up with them, and then they be DMing me. I'm like, why you tell me for that? Let everyone come in, please support me and family blessing this. Thank you, Tamik.
Hold on. This might be the one.
I don't know. Your voice is so calm all the time.
All I hear is mumbling.
Hold on, y'all. Gotta find the part because it's a specific part that I want y'all to hear that literally validates what I'm about to say next.
And I also want to do content about, like, for instance, Deshaun
Feed him into it.
wants to get Joshua now that he's going into high school. And I'm like, as a mom, I've been like, no, I don't know if I want to do that. But then I'm thinking, like, okay, my son is a black boy. Okay, I'm not married. And who better else to, raise him to be the best man he could possibly be than his father?
Pay attention to how she's trying to ease them into it, y'all. And she's also going to act like she wants their opinion on it. Like, what would y'all do? And it's that, I thought it was going to make me a bad mom. And like, what would y'all do in that situation? Knowing doggone well, ain't nobody going to disagree with a woman allowing the father to father his son. Like, come on now. Who going to say no, girl? You need to leave. Keep your kids with you. Like, keep your son with you, especially if you giving them reasons like that. Logically, ain't nobody gonna disagree because of the reasons behind it. Everybody ain't gonna know the real reasons why you're doing it, but the ones on the internet that's in your chat, they only know what you tell them.
But then I'm like, I got this. I can do this by myself. But then it's like,
keep the gaslighting, y'all.
It's rare that a man asks, especially when it comes to boys, ask for their sons. So it's like,
it's rare that a man asks, especially when, well, if that's the case, why didn't he, when you were trying to get him to take him a few years back, why didn't he take them? Inquiring minds want to know, because she been, she gassing it up right here, but she been having issues with her oldest son. That's not a secret. That's been all over the internet. So the fact that she's trying to make it seem like, oh, it's because only a father can help a black boy be a black man, and it's very rare that a father asks for his son to raise. Okay,
maybe I just should. And
she's also, this is where the gaslighting comes in at, y'all, because she's making it seem as though she's still thinking about it when she knows she done already made her mind up. Like, what would y'all do?
It's not like I'm not gonna ever see him in life again.
No, it's not like that.
I don't know. What would y'all do? Would y'all let your son go be with his father? Lauren, I ain't talking to you.
Peep that. Okay, that's the part I wanted y'all to hear. When she said, what would y'all do? Would y'all let y'all son go be with his father? Lala said yes so fast. Most siblings are close. Most siblings don't want their sibling to move away. The fact that she said yes with the quickness speaks volume. And why? Some of us know and some of us don't, y'all. I'm not going to say too much, but it's just real crazy that baby girl is ready for him to go. Let's run it back just a little.
Let your son go be with his father. Lauren, I ain't talking to you. I'm talking about yes. Would y'all let them go be with their daddy? Let him raise him to be a man. I would let him get him. Sons need a father influence around that age. You've done a great job so far, but fathers are so important at this age. Yeah. Because
Would y'all let him go be with the man? I mean, with his father and let him raise him to be a man? That's the gaslighting in it. That's the gaslighting of it all. Okay? Like, who wouldn't? The way you're laying it out there, who would? You, it's not like you telling them the real reasons why. Because if that's the case, if there's no reasons behind it, she got two sons that are literally right back in age. What about Isaiah? He needs to be raised into a man also, right? So if it's only because he's into girls, I'm pretty sure your other son into girls too, right? Because you had him and Isaiah back to back. So clearly it's something else going on that's being left out. And it ain't just because, oh, he's going to high school, he's into girls. That's most boys. That's most boys. But like I said, y'all, it was also made mention for all the kids to go with him. Not just Josh, but she was on some, oh, I'm still thinking about it. And girl, I just find it real crazy that, it's so much outrage behind RH wanting his daughter when he has very valid, good reasons as to why he should get his child. But when it comes to Sleepy, who everybody knows has been non-existent and absent, it's no issue. Like, we gonna gaslight our audience. We gonna tell them all the good reasons why a man should have his son and child. Hey, Harm. Hey, y'all. Hey, how old is her son? The oldest one, 14, going on 15 this year. Why do you ask? I don't know what y'all. Let me see what y'all talking about. But this y'all. It's gonna get real crazy. Peep the plot twist though, because there's something behind it. It's a reason why all of this is being done, and why certain things are being put out on the internet. I'm gonna just say that. She better teach those boys about touching those girls. Can get them in trouble these days. Facts, because that's something you can definitely teach. A mother and a father can teach the son that he's not supposed to do certain things, ma'am. That's where her focus should be. That's where your focus should be. And I know if I have to put cameras in my kids' rooms, it's a reason. Because that's a violation of privacy. Anytime you got somebody putting cameras in their kids' room, I can see if you got a teenager that's out of control, they like to go through the window, then maybe, right? Because that child is giving you all kind of problems, sneaking people in your house and da 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 da. Now that's different. But in this case, I feel like the only reason why our parents would put, and she also spoke about that on that video too, y'all. The one that I told y'all I found the full clip of. She spoke about how she's so strict, and when she was a kid, her mom took the door off of her room, and she couldn't do certain things, and if she wanted to go on a date, that her mom had to have a picture of the guy's license plate, his driver's license, a picture of him, his parents' phone number, where they work. This came from her mouth. She said all of that. She said, and she feel like she's slowly but surely turning into her mom. And that video was done back in 2022, the end of probably December 2022 when she did this video, 2 months after her and RH separated. So I just find it real interesting. But cameras in kids' rooms, unless you have a child that be doing stuff they ain't got no business, and you trying to protect your daughters, or you got an adult in your home that probably be room creeping. Other than that, I don't see why we would need cameras in little kids' rooms. That's weird. That's real weird to me. I mean, for safety precaution, there is house alarms. stuff like that. You could put a camera in your living room, your kitchen, but in the kids' room, I don't know. That's a little creepy. That's a little creepy because now, kids got to go change in the bathroom, and that's weird to me. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. But baby girl was excited. She was like, yes. She ready to get rid of her sibling. And that kind of gave a red flag to me because my kids, they fuss, 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 like, but they love each other. If one is gone too long, I promise you the other ones is ready for them to come back. They would never want to be apart. So for baby girl to answer that quickly when it wasn't even asked of her, that's the crazy part. She was asking the people in the comments. That should tell you something. That should tell you something. Yeah. Yep. And don't be fooled, y'all. Don't be fooled because, you know, I personally think that Janastros has his hand in this as well. Because if y'all think about it, like think about the text messages, right? That came out during the saga. Think about when it was said that she would ask Janashos, can you, do more stuff with the boys? Can you take them to get haircuts? And he was like, them ain't my kids. And also the messages where he was like, F you and your kids. The messages where he took the game back from Isaiah because he was mad at her. It's stuff like that. All of that comes into play. And even now, you got to pay attention to everything. Pay attention to the context surrounding the whole situation. Even now, when we see videos, we see her and the twins at home with Janashos while the other kids is left back at her house. All of that comes, all of that is a red flag to me. And I really believe, not just based off of that, but based off of stuff that I'm privy to, that Janastros is pushing for that as well. He's pushing for them to go meet their daddy as well. He's not the village type thing. He ain't the village type, okay? That been floating in these that been floating in these streets for a little minute that Janashos is not the village type. Y'all know how Sleepy like to say, it takes a village, it takes a village to raise these kids, man. And if that's who she wanna be with, then I don't have no problem with that because it takes a village, You take on a woman, you take on her kids too, man. Yeah, but when that man don't want to be a part of that village and the mama still be with him, then what does that say about the mama? Because logically, realistically, when you are a mother, you know that if you start dating somebody or somebody start courting you, whatever, then that's already in the known. They are supposed to take your kids as well. So if you dealing with a ninja that's on some, oh, I don't want nothing to do with your kids, them ain't my kids, and they have that type of energy towards you, then baby, you are the adult in that situation. It's left up to you to make sure that you get away from that type of person. But if you continue, because keep in mind, all of this came out before she even had twins with this dude, y'all. He been giving her that energy. He been giving her that energy. And she still had babies from him. And she's still with him. That's the type of stuff that, relationships go through problems. Some relationships are toxic, whatever. But that right there, that's the type of issues that I feel like it's unforgivable. When a ninja tell you F you and your kids, or start taking stuff back from your kids that he gave your kids or anything like that, stuff like that is not something that you can get past. Because that's him showing you how he really feel about your kids. Ain't no way. And she could have still had twins with him and still left him. And I guarantee you he's giving her signs and doing certain things like saying little slick-ish, whatever, just to show her that he don't want no parts of that village. He only want his kids and that's it. No, I'm talking about the one going to high school, the one that's in high school, right? I'm confused. No, she said he's going to high school. He's 14. That's what she said on the video. She said he's 14 and he's going to high school. Yep. That's what she said. She said he gonna be 15 this year. So if he made, I remember when she posted about it when he made 14 last year. I don't remember the exact month, but she said, because that means he must have failed it, right? Let's see. My son is 17. My son just made 17 in April 23rd, and he's a junior. He about to be a senior. So I would say he would. That mean he was 16 for his junior year, 15 sophomore, 14 junior. I mean 14 freshman. So that means her son failed. Because if he 14 going on 15 and he in the 8th grade, yeah, he must have failed. He must have failed. Arthur YV said, isn't she engaged to be married? One thing for certain, Clonell is making it clear he is not trying to assist her with raising her children. I mean, there's been no footage of them interacting like family. Exactly. They quick to talk about our age, but baby, one thing you can't say is that it wasn't no family content out here. Because it's a whole lot of, just because you don't see it don't mean it ain't being done. Child, bye. If you don't see it in this sector, if you don't see it, it ain't being done. Okay? Period. If it ain't seen, if it ain't put out there on some content, it ain't being done. Period. That's how I look at it, especially within this sector. Let me put that context out there. People like to take it and take stuff and run with it. But I believe that if you don't see it, it's because it ain't being done. And you can base that, what I just said, my opinion, off of facts that are out here. Like Sleep is saying, oh, just because I don't post my kids and this and that with my kids don't mean I ain't doing. Child, only a fool would believe that you've been in these kids' life when the biggest, most important, crucial moments were literally played out on camera with our age. Only a fool would believe that. Same go for Janasha. After we seen them text messages, we know doggone well that man is not trying to be no family man with another man's cheering. His kids only. He probably presented that initially because most ninjas, they gonna give you a false representation of themselves in that puppy love stage. But they gonna change over time. At least 80%. Or get comfortable. So, and I believe Janox was this one early on. And Trump, I take that back with him. Because if we look at the receipts, he been letting her know he ain't that ninja. Like, you ain't finna get Cosby over here. You ain't finna get Bill Cosby. You ain't finna get none of them TV dads. Okay? You ain't even finna get another RH. You finna get Janosh who want his own cheering. Not nobody else cheering. And that's it. That's what he giving. Hey, Miss Deborah. Show did, Giselle. I'm not going to say it, but it was definitely put out here. I think he is 14. He held back a grade or is his birthday late? I don't know. I don't remember what month his birthday is in, but he's 14 going on. He gonna probably soon be 15. Cause she posted when he made 14. And on that video she said he's in the 8th grade going to the night. Or his birthday could be late. I don't know, y'all. I didn't think into that. Either he was held back a year or his birthday is late. One of the two, which that ain't important. But yeah, let me see. What is the likes looking like, y'all? We got 603 in the building. Exactly. Shout out to you, Miss Mia, because somebody in the comments said, somebody sent me the screenshot. Somebody in the comments said that RH is doing all of this with the contempts because he's trying to stop Janashas and Laonia from getting married, y'all. He's trying to mess up their wedding plans. I gotta find that screenshot. But somebody said that. Woo! Hey, Miss Angelique, I love you more, my girl. That's what somebody said. One of her supporters said that RH is trying to ruin the forever after. Hey, Miss Vicky Queen. I said a few months ago what she did to RH. She better pray the YT girls don't allow her son, her family, and Laonia. Listen, y'all. Oh, I want to tell y'all something so bad, but I can't. I can't. I can't. Ooh, your comment is powerful, SC Island. Your comment is powerful, girl. Let me see. Matter of fact, hold on. Let me see something. Let me go down. I'm trying to catch up with all these comments. I told my son when he was small, if anyone touch you and make you feel uncomfortable, including my exactly stuff like that. You gotta talk to your kids about early because with this generation, stuff happening too fast, too fast. Kids can't even really be kids no more because the influence that's over them now is crazy, crazy. Maybe because wait, maybe because her dad be with those kids all the time, she needs cameras to watch him. Maybe so. I don't know. She never stated that. Her words was because nobody has privacy, which I'm like, well, why? What's the reason behind it? Unless somebody going through your window or it's something with one of your kids. Other than that, what's the reason for the camera? Unless you don't trust the man you being with. I mean, there's only so many reasons behind why a mother would want to put cameras in her kid's room because it's left at the end of the day, it's up to her to keep certain people out of her home anyways. Your home is supposed to be your peace. If you gotta put cameras in the bedrooms, that means you ain't protecting y'all peace. You shouldn't need that. Ain't no way she should need that. Hey, Miss Chandra Mitchell. Um, let me see. Hey, Miss Olita, show do. We show do. Don't be fooled. It's a reason for the season, baby. It's always a reason, y'all. Let me see. Janelle don't want to be bothered with them. He showed on because a real man would be like, why you keep coming over here without the kids? Why you don't bring them too? They supposed to be a family. She's a package. And the fact that this is what make it even crazier, now that I really think about it, y'all. Janashos has been excluding her kids. And she's been allowing it. So she just is guilty. And now the fact that you ready to give your kids to their biological dad speaks volumes. But Momo can't go with her daddy. The only one that's paying child support, that's the one we're gonna fight for the hardest, right? That's crazy. I think I know what she's about to do, and those kids are gonna remember that she's just a trifling woman. She plays her kids against each other. They are so busy fighting each other for Laonia attention that they probably see each other as competitors. She can't have the life she want with Buckwheat and her 4 children. Sure can't. She can't. It's like they're trying to create their own little family. See, she couldn't do that with RH because RH was the type that he included her kids in things. They went on trips together. They did family things together. That's why a lot of people fell in love with them because it was a black family. Positivity. Even though it was some toxicity going on behind the scenes, but people seeing a black family uh successful black family making great content, going on trips, the kids included, everybody dressing alike. Or H was dressing like triplets with her sons. She was being triplets with the daughters. So that's what people seen and respected. Now you don't get that. That's the crazy part. You don't get that as if it's not like the kids went away. They still here. So why is it that no content and child the narrative is being pushed that is because people are bullying the kids, which they still have yet to provide any proof that the bloggers are bullying her kids. Where's the proof behind it? I'm confused. I see people talking about her mothering skills or the lack thereof, but I don't see nobody bullying them babies or speaking ill towards them babies. I haven't seen it. You know, if that's the case, the content creators that support her will be putting that out here. They will be posting it because it will be receipts. Like how we put out receipts, it will be receipts to back up that claim, right? Because if you listen to Laonya, she said that it's been going on since the saga started. She said people have been bullying and dragging, defaming, slandering, saying vile things about her kids for 2 years every day. She said every day they dragging her kids on the internet. I'm like, what? Or is it not in this saga in the sector? Because I still have yet to see it, child. Where is it going on at? Miss Sandra, I spoke to you. You didn't hear it? She said, do you only say hello to members only? No, actually, if you in my live early, I speak to everybody. And I get a lot of flack for that too. The people who come in the live before me, I speak to. If I didn't speak to 100 people on this live. So if you come in late, 9 times out of 10, you won't get you won't get that because it's 600 and some people in here. So I probably won't see. But I do my formalities at the beginning of the live, baby. And then as I go through, skip through comments because I can't read them all, then I'll speak to who I see. But other than that, it's not personal, y'all. It is not. This is why I say you cannot please everybody. Because when I speak to everybody, I have people saying, stop speaking to everybody. It takes away from the time. Then when I don't speak, I have people saying, well, you don't speak. So it's hard to please all of y'all. It really is. It's very difficult to please everybody. But just know it's not intentional. It's too many of y'all, and it's only one of me. It's 637 people here. Literally. Plus those boys getting at that age where they will jump on him for mistreating their mom. Facts. That's another thing people never really looked at. And y'all got to think about the fact that a lot them kids witness a lot. They didn't seen a lot. They didn't heard a lot. You had people come out here that didn't literally say it, that have been in the home, that they have heard him tell her to SUCK his you know what in front of them cheering. He literally said it on live one day. Y'all don't remember? Hey, come here. Hold on, y'all. He said it on live. They was walking in the park one day. She was holding Momo, and the other kids was right behind them. And she was like, "Babe, somebody want to say something to you." So he read the comment. It must have been something he didn't like because he told the man on her live to SUCK his you know what. And then he did. I'm just playing, but it was too late. You hadn't already said it in front of her children. So if he'll say, "Hold on, y'all. Let me close my door." If he'll say something like that in front of her kids on live, she was on live and he said that in front of her kids. You really think he ain't saying the most vile, disgusting things behind the camera? Child by. Child by. It was a whole text message that was put up where it was stated that he said, I'll murk you and nobody will find your you know what. She said that. F you and them cheering. You don't think them kids hearing that? That's why they don't care from him. They care for him because from what I'm hearing, the kids don't even like him. And I wouldn't be surprised if not just that she leaves them home. I wouldn't be surprised if they don't want to go to his house in the first place. Because I believe that's where they really gotta walk on eggshells. Because when a ninja show you that he don't care for your kids, everything that they do will agitate his soul. Okay? Everything. And they to the age where they can, like, I'm good, I'ma stay home. And that's probably why you never see hardly any content videos or anything like that. When was the last time she posted something with all of them together? Oh, let's see. Erica says she getting rid of the boys so Momo can have her own room to make it look better to remove her from the home. To not remove her. Listen, but you know what? To be honest, that really won't matter if she's sharing a room with Lala. And kids, girls can share a room, y'all. I think they only look at it if it's too many kids in one room. But if she's sharing a room with her sister, they got their own bed or whatever. She's still at that age where she can, she can share a room with her sister. It's nothing. It's not like that's against the law, her having a room with her sister, even if they were sharing a bed, as long as they can fit. After he told her that and she stayed, he knew he had a grade A dummy. Exactly. She didn't showed him on multiple accounts because a man gonna only treat you how you allow them to treat you. And that's a fact. That's a fact because you have you have the opportunity to leave at any given moment. And to be honest, from what we know, she had the upper hand in that relationship because she was the one with the bag, not Janashville. He was a broke Z-list actor pretending to be a big stepper, but it was a lemon pepper stepper. Okay? He was one of those pretenders. The dude that really be on the passenger side, barring a homeboy luxury vehicle. That's what he is. And she fell for the okie doke. She fell for the okie doke. And instead of once she found out that he really wasn't that ninja, she wanted to prove and get validation from the internet so bad to where she kept it going. She gassed him up. She started pretending with him, making it seem like he was really this and that on the internet. And then when Mad Day came, that's when we found out the truth. Besides the receipts. But when Mad Day came, that's when she started telling who he really was. Or the lack thereof. What he really didn't have. Oh, I make more money than all my baby daddies. And I'm this and I'm that and I'm this and they ain't ish and da. That's when you find out when Mad Day come. That's when she say how she really feel about it. So it's just crazy because she really hold all the power in that situation. Take for instance, matter of fact, let me play this clip for y'all. Because I was listening to this earlier trying to make a video. Let me run this for y'all. If she would have this attitude, she would be she would be in a way, way better situation financially, physically, mentally. If she really maintained this attitude, what she portray on the internet, if she really stepped like that and lived like that, she wouldn't be dealing with what she's dealing with or be in the situation she's in. Because somebody asked her in that live that she did yesterday on YouTube that she took down or privated. Somebody asked her, "Hey, how is Ja doing?" And she said, "Oh, he doing good. He getting to the bag. Uh, so he getting to the bag, but he can't help you." That's interesting. That's a slap, y'all. That's a slap in the face but you know what? Let me tell you how karma works, right? So if you think about the receipts as far as the situation with her and RH, right? There's a receipt that I literally played on my premiere last week, that premiere I dropped. You can hear where her and RH is having a conversation, and we know that they were together for 6 years. And you can hear in the clip where RH is saying, "I took care of you for the first 4 years of the marriage. I paid everything, your car note, my car note, your insurance, my insurance, the house, everything." And she said, "Right." That was her answer. She was like, "Right." So that only leaves 2 years for her to do her big one in that relationship, right? 2 out of the 6 years. The first four, he did his big one. So when you look at the situation with her and Janashville's, I'm thinking that she probably felt like, because it's just crazy. It's real, real crazy how the everything flipped and how she manifested the whole situation. So in her mind, she probably thinking while she's with Janashville's, well, let me do my big one and show him that I'm this and I'm capable and I can stand on my own 2 feet financially and da 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 da, right? And then when she now that she's down and out and she's struggling financially, in the back of her mind, she's like, well, it's his turn. Show me what you gonna do. And he ain't got nothing to show her. And if he do, he ain't giving it up. He ain't giving his coins up. If he ain't had to give it the whole first 2 years they've been together, why would he start now? She made it to where he does not have to give her anything. And once you show a ninja that they can use you and abuse you and you stay with them, why would they stop? Why would they stop? Why would he stop using her financially? Why would he stop talking to her crazy and doing all these other things if she gonna still stick around? She gonna put up a fuss. She might even leave him for a day or two, but then she right back there. And from the messages that we see, for the most part, she was begging him back. Not saying that he didn't play his part where, he was begging to, and I want to be with you, and you make me feel this way, and gaslighting and manipulating, because we seen the messages, right? But it was also moments like where that Dawn co-signed and said that they would get into it verbally, and he would try to leave before it escalate to physical, and she would run from door to door to stop him from leaving. That's a form of begging also for the ones in the back. That's a form of begging also. Trying to stop a man from leaving, going from door to door. The only thing you ain't doing is saying, please, baby, please, please, baby, please. I wish I would. Ninja, I will open the door for you, okay? And lock that motherfucker. Change them locks. I wish I would. Listen, ain't no way. Especially if I'm the beneficial. If I'm the one that's beneficial. I'm the one that got the bag, that's making sure everything is good, and I'm even making sure you straight, and you think you gonna play on my top? Child. That's how you know she ain't got no OGs around her. And if she do, she definitely let it go in one ear and out the other. Because girl, you hold all the power for real. Where you used to. Now it's giving you really need him. That's what it's giving now. But when it was at a point where he needed you, you should have been moving completely different. She should have been moving how she was moving initially when we seen the messages where she was uh juggling 3 of them at one time. When she had options, when he made her text each man and say, I can no longer speak to you. It was disrespectful to my boyfriend. And I'm gonna have to block your number. Whatever she said in the messages to the deacon, the bail bondsman, whatever he was at the courthouse, the ex NFL player, child, you should have still been talking to them at that point. Because what Janashos gave you, which was nothing, ain't no way. Ain't no way. Because it was said that he showed her early on who he was. Did they or did they not say that, y'all? When she gave her story time, she said she knew who he was, alter ego wise, etc., the very first week that they had their first physical encounter. So if he showed you who he was early, either that was either favor or luck. One of the two. Because a lot of times in relationships, you gotta find out a ninja's dark side later on. The beginning is the puppy love, the courting, the spalling, and all of that. That's what you get in the beginning. So you was blessed enough to get the dark side the first week before feelings were involved. That's how you know it's not a situation where you can feel sorry, because you seen the ugly side of him, you seen the violent side of him, and you still stay. And let you tell it, you knew all the red flags from your marriage, right? Because a person just getting out of a abusive, toxic situation ain't gonna go right back into another one. Especially if they can speak from experience. You gonna run. You gonna run from that. You ain't gonna want to be nowhere near. That's how you know her DV story was Cap City. Okay? Cap City. Cap City. Because ain't no way. Ain't no way. At that point, if what you said was true for 6 years, another man would have discussed you. You wouldn't have want another ninja to touch you that fast. Ciao, bye. Let me run this clip for y'all. Thank you, Miss Janine, for my coffee. Thank you for that blessing, my love. Let me see. Why is this highlighted? Okay, y'all. What's the lights looking like, y'all? What's my goal looking like? We got 633 in the building. Can we get a super chat party for your girl? Can y'all finish off my goal for me? Please. Thank you. Do like I own you. Y'all, this time when she went live on YouTube, she wasn't all hyped up talking about super chat party, super chat, super chat, super chat. This time she was like, that's a super, yeah, y'all. Do like I forgot the lady name who sent her a super chat. She say, yeah, she said super chat party, y'all. Super chat party. She was talking to the little baby boy. Somebody say, is that your real voice? She was like, this how I talk all the time. That's why when I posted the video telling my kids to wake up, y'all couldn't believe it because my voice was so soft. Like, girl, like, no, show them the real you. Let's show them people how you really turn up. How you was on that last live you did on YouTube, cussing and carrying on, calling people out. No, show them that real cat. Show them your dark side. I'm not harmed. I'm talking about don't say it. I'm not. I was tempted though. I was tempted. Hey, my Karen. Happy Sunday, my love. There will never be a wedding, and people as delusional as she is. She bought the ring herself. That's why I don't understand. Like, do they not? If they really support her, they would remember her content. Like, come on now. Make it make sense. I hit the like button, baby. Now what? Hey, Auntie Pimo. If you just coming in, you didn't miss a lot. Okay, we almost an hour. Well, we past an hour and 30. Some of y'all might have to catch it from the beginning, but I'm about to play a clip for y'all. I'm about to play this clip just to show y'all how her energy was. And Janakos was in the picture. That's the crazy part. But this was early on, y'all. You say Lala called it alone. That's Ham hollering in the background. Hold on. She do not play with them boys. She is a true Scorpio. Do you hear me? When I tell y'all Ham, listen. Whoo! I'm talking, but that's that one right there. The attitude, child. Baby, she gonna give me a run for my money. Cause she got all brothers, y'all. All brothers. And she's the baby girl. They taught her how to fight, and she beautiful. So they gonna be food because she's one of those pretty girls that's gonna fight a ninja. Okay, like her brothers don't, and they don't take it easy on her either. They rough with her, so they can get ready when Ham get older. Child, listen, listen. All right, let me go down. Let me go down. Who I gotta pee, y'all. I'm gonna play this clip and I'm gonna go pee. Hold on. Let me try to get to the bottom. Thank you. Thank you, Glam Goddess. And thank you, Herschel. Yes, y'all. Come on now. Show your girl some love. Y'all know I come through, give y'all the tea. What I find out, I jump on live, come entertain y'all. I only ask for 15 on my little thing. And we be having 600 something people here. Okay? That ain't too much to ask. That ain't too much. I ain't got 100 super chats up there. Let me stop. Hold on. Let me play this clip for y'all. I didn't caught up. I'm at the bottom now. I had to go all the way down in the comments. I didn't caught up. Because it'd be hard to keep up when I'm talking and then trying to go through the comments too. It'd be hard. It's a lot of people in them comments be going by fast, y'all. All right, let me run this clip. Hold on. Let me find it first, y'all. And I was literally listening to this earlier. And I was like, bruh, if she would have kept this attitude, Janashas wouldn't be able to do nothing with her. But it was all a front. Let me put my earphones on. It was all a front. All right. I'm gonna probably let's play all of them. Yeah, let's run them all. Let me see where to start.
It's all about investing. All about taking your money and investing.
Not that one. Hold on.
Like relax, honey. Relax. I'm in my. You see this house? You see this house? You see all this? All this? You see all this house, right? All this house is because of me.
That house gone.
It ain't because of no man. It's because of me. It's because of my businesses that I invested in. It's because of me. Me. I did this. Ain't nobody name on this lease but mine. And the last lease before this was my name. Okay? So relax.
Thank you, Miss Chandra Mitchell. Love you, girl.
For me. I don't say, please take care of my kids. Please do this. Please cash up.
And I understand too. It's not. I listen. Don't take it personal. It's not intentional. Y'all know if I could speak to every 629 people in here, I would. Because I really, really appreciate the support. Because y'all don't have to do this. Y'all don't have to watch. Y'all don't have to tune in. Y'all don't have to super chat. Y'all don't have to cash out. Y'all don't have to do none of that. So I appreciate the support. I would never intentionally not speak to anybody because my personality, I'm very friendly. My fiance tell me that all the time. He be like, you too friendly. Like, but hey, so just know it's not intentional.
Cash out, please cash out. Cash at me every day. I don't do that. Okay, I don't do that. I get on here, I do my content, and I love y'all. When you see me start, I say thank you for the stars, but I don't get on here and beg for nothing. I get out and get mine. I started the business. My very first business was Classic Queen. Started doing wigs, started selling bundles. That was my number one hustle.
Notice how she don't have none of that. None of those businesses. She can literally not quote none of that anymore. And if you go on her bio on her social media pages now, none of those links are up there anymore. Like that's crazy. To even present that image, like, you started all these businesses, you invested, to even quote that is crazy because it's like, where did your money go? Where did your money? Because her and RH was cashing out at one point. So it's like, and to be honest, I believe she was making more than him because she had that 420K 1099 or whatever it was back in 2021 that she showed on social media. So it's like, girl, what if you didn't buy nothing, if you don't own nothing, where did all that money go? That's crazy. She was, you know what? I don't know for sure. I guess paying six to $8,000 a month on a house rental is crazy. I wish I would. I feel like that's the biggest mistake you can ever make. And even though it's some people who don't believe in buying houses, don't believe in buying vehicles, I would much rather buy than waste money because you never know with this economy. You never know what can happen with your bag. Hence, what's going on right now where Facebook is pretty much down the drain at this point. The ones who was making 30, 40, 50 to 100K a month on Facebook, baby, that's gone. That's gone. Nothing in life lasts forever. So I would much rather be in the percentage of the people who own everything than don't own jack-ish and all that money then went down the drain. All of it. Depreciation is a real thing. But guess what? I would much rather my vehicles be in the yard depreciating and me owning them than me having to give them back. Okay? Period. It's not going to happen, baby. Because then when you fall on hard times, guess what? You don't own nothing. And then you got to start downsizing. It's just too much. You don't have nothing you can give to your kids, nothing to look forward to. You got to start over from scratch. Child, listen, that's the worst feeling ever. That is the worst feeling. Thank you, Miss Nina. You say just because you deserve it. Thank you. I appreciate you, my love. And thank you, Sassy Lady G2G. Much love. Lupac, always enjoy your commentary and receipts. Thank you. Shout out to y'all. I appreciate y'all. And everybody in the comments. I see y'all. Let me click.
And I did pretty gang and Stuff Love, and then I did Real Mother Gang. Then I did my boutique, and then now I got my skincare line. It's all about investing. It's all about taking your money and investing it in different things.
All right.
But y'all be worried about the wrong things, okay?
This the one, y'all.
Y'all be worried about the wrong. When you in love with yourself and
Here
you know
go.
your worth, baby, it don't matter who come or go through that door. You still gonna be happy. Hello? Whether he here today, gone tomorrow, you still gonna be happy, okay?
And let me say this, because this what I'm about to say gonna literally kind of validate with this clip that I'm playing. So on that live she did yesterday on YouTube, y'all, it was a part where people were telling her about the repossession video that she did, with her car or whatever. And she was like, I'd rather go viral for standing in my truth. And she's like, I don't be paying them people no mind or whatever. No, she said, like, people was like, somebody said, I'm sick of these people talking about you, right? So she was like, I know, girl, I'm sick of it too. But they don't be paying them no mind. Them lies that they be putting out, that ain't nothing but the devil. And they gotta realize that them lies that come right back to them. So I'm thinking to myself, I'm like, well, we're literally using your words to rebuttal you. So if what you put out is lies and the devil, then how is that coming back on us? Make it make sense. She was like basically saying what we talk about when when it's in reference to her, it's not affecting nothing. Like God just keep blessing her and blessing her and blessing her, and then this is the devil. And I'm like, them people really sitting there listening to that foolishness as if we're not just literally, even her own friends. Ayana said it. Ayana, when she did her video, she was like, she was like, I was one of the ones who kept telling her to stop coming and putting her business on live, because she was like, they're literally just taking what you say, dissecting it, and posting it. That's it. That's it. So how are we lying on you when it's your content, ma'am? That's confusing. And the fact that she thinks she did a good thing by posting that she gave her vehicle back and saying people was reaching out to her talking about, girl, I got scammed too. Well, if y'all was scammed, why y'all don't sue? Because when you get scammed, you can sue. Yeah, you can sue whoever scams you. And when it comes to Laonia, if she felt like she was scammed, why is it that you told the world you was scammed, but not that bot messenger you was talking to? When the lady asked you what was the problem, and you said, "Oh, I've been paying such and such and such, and only such and such been going to the principal." Why you didn't tell the lady, the bot messenger, well, y'all been scamming me? If you been scammed, ma'am, you know doggone well that wasn't no scam. And she knew exactly what she was doing. Because the fact that your dad had to co-sign 2 vehicles for you before, and your husband had to put all the other stuff in his name, according to you, y'all can refer back to my video I just dropped, where she literally said that it felt so good to get a vehicle in her name because her daddy co-signed the last one and RH co-signed the one before that. So that alone should tell you that she was very much aware of her bad credit. You only need a co-signer when you are a teenager, somebody that has zero credit, or when your credit is bad. And she clearly ain't a teenager. She ain't one of, an up and coming teenager that ain't never had nothing on her credit, child. So she was very much aware of her situation when she got that vehicle. She knew she had bad credit. She knew all of that. She knew she hadn't got co-signers before. She didn't care about paying no 2K because they told her what she was going to be paying. You don't go into no car dealership and walk out not knowing how much you're going to be paying a month, not knowing your APR, your interest rate. You don't walk in. They don't leave those details out. They don't. So she knew all of that. So to say you're getting scammed because you don't understand financial literacy and you don't understand that when an APR is 29%, that means run fast as hell. That's not their fault. That's your fault. But them comments eating you up shows that You going viral because of that was not a good thing, baby. That ain't nothing cute about going viral for making that type of decision. For doing something that a lot of people do, which is flex for people. She got that BMW for the look. That's it, that's all. Because if you look at people who really got money, child, they driving Hondas, they driving Camrys. The billionaires, you won't even, they can go outside and you won't even know they're a billionaire. Because they dressing down more than the people that's flaunt. You could tell who got money and who don't have money for real. That's the ones that really understand depreciation. They gonna hold on to them coins. They ain't giving designers their money. They got billionaires that shop at Goodwill. Is you crazy? And that's the mind frame that people really need to have. Ciao. Thank you, sweet queen. I love you the long way too, my love. Shout out to you. You always support your girl. And thank you, my Karen. You say blessings, Upac. Keep coming with the tea heavy hitter. Love you, my Karen. I hope you're doing well. Shout out to you. And I'm still praying for you and your family. All right, y'all. Let's finish playing it.
Cause period. Okay. Lessons.
Y'all can hear the audio just now, or it didn't play because I had my thing muted because Sam was talking to me. Could y'all just hear what she said? Hey, Scorpio Sting. Y'all could just hear what she said when she said life is about lessons and blessings. Did y'all hear that? Or you don't live for a man? Hold on. Hold on, y'all. Let me unlock my baby tablet real quick because I got to unlock it from my phone. I'm that parent. Okay. I set her screen time. I don't let her be on no tablet all day and all night. All right. All right. Let me run it back because I don't think y'all heard the last part she said.
I'm gonna go through that though. But y'all be worried about the wrong things, okay? Y'all be worried about the wrong. When you in love with yourself and you know your worth, baby, it don't matter who come or go through that door. You still gonna be happy. Hello? Whether he here today, gone tomorrow, you still gonna be happy, okay? Period.
She talk a good game.
One thing about it, you live for self. You don't live for who come on and go out. You don't live for who want to be your friend today, who don't want to be there tomorrow, who want to be your man today, who don't want to be your man tomorrow. You don't live for that, baby. Life is about lessons and blessings.
Hey, Queen Step. Shout out to you, my love. My bad, y'all. I had to mute it. I see Queen Step come through. Big shout out to you. But imagine saying all of that. Like I said, she talk a good game, right? She talk a real good game. But the fact that you come on the internet with all your business and show how you crash out behind a man literally goes against everything you preach when it comes to self-love, self-respect, self-worth, and all of the above. I remember her getting on the internet and saying she was like a robot in front of her kids. That stuck with me, y'all, because as a mother, you never allow a man's absence to change how you move in front of the people who need you the most. They got mamas out here that they kids don't even know they've been through a heartbreak. That's how much they shield them babies away from what they go through. And that's how it should be. Not saying that you got to be perfect. Your kids going to see some stuff, but you got to try your hardest to keep them away from that heartbreak. Your kids shouldn't be experiencing no heartbreak every time a ninja leave you or you leave a ninja. And that's period.
Okay? Lessons and blessings. One may come, one may go. But guess what? You still got to be happy regardless. Y'all be tripping.
We be tripping. Now listen to this one, y'all.
Y'all be so worried about, I hope you keep this man. I hope you get this man. I hope you do this. See, one thing about it, If I don't live for a man, baby, if it don't work out, guess what? God made another one and 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 another one. Okay? So relax. Relax. Please relax. I don't live for men. I live for me. Okay? It's on what I want to do. So you actually mean if he keep me.
Check out, y'all.
If he can keep me. Not if I can keep him. What you talking about, girl? What you talking about?
There's the person. This just shows how she makes a fool of herself on the internet. Because, like I said, if she had this energy, y'all, she would be unstoppable. Okay? If she had this energy and she was actually living it, walking it like she talk it, then you really are influencer for some women, baby. But the fact that you can say this and get on the internet and still make a complete fool out of yourself in front of the internet, crashing out outside of this man's house over a 10K ring you brought him, knowing he didn't deserve it in the first place, because first of all, you don't give nothing of that value to a ninja that then got caught cheating several times, that then been abusive to you. You don't reward bad behavior. You don't award toxicity. You doing things for a ninja that you breaking up with on the regular. Like, I don't understand it. Hey, Cree. What's up, my love? So, like I said, if she was really walking it like she talking, she would really be giving people, women specifically, something to look up to. That's when you really in your influencer bag. But the fact that you can say stuff like this and then cry the next live because a ninja doing this and doing that you making a fool out yourself. You making a fool out yourself. But then you the same person that don't want people on the internet to give their opinion when you keep coming to the internet with your business, knowing that's how the internet goes. But watch what she say next, y'all.
That's y'all problem. Y'all be so worried about my insides and my walls and what man I'm with and all. Baby, I can take care of me and you and a bunch of people on this live. So relax. I'm well paid. I don't clock in nowhere. I don't clock in nowhere. I don't clock in nowhere. Shout out to everybody who do clock in. I pray that 2024 bring you peace of mind, prosperity, and financial abundance to the point where you can do what you want to do and you can quit that 9 to 5.
Hold on. That's not the one. It's the one where she's talking about. Let me see. Hold on, y'all. Let's see.
Listen, I don't need no more advice. I don't need nobody to tell me nothing. Let me make my own mistakes, okay? Because technically, y'all trying to control me too. I was already in a control relationship. I don't need no another one. Especially not with y'all. Y'all ain't gonna tell me what to do.
Hold up. Let me find it, y'all. It's the one where she's saying something about pregnancy, and then she's saying, I don't ask y'all for nothing, but yet you on here with a GoFundMe talking about you single with 6 kids and you need help. So these are the same women that you telling to stay out your business, but now you need them. That's the one I was trying to find. Hold on.
Your money and investing it in different things so that you can.
Okay, I played that one. Let me see. Hold on, y'all.
Like, relax, honey. Relax. I'm in my. You see this house? You see this house?
Might be the one I might have played and missed it. It's going to affect you.
Selling bundles. That was my number one hustle. And it ain't because of no man. It's because of me. But y'all be worried about the wrong things, okay? Y'all be worried about the wrong. When you in love with yourself and you know your worth, baby, it don't matter who come or go through that door. You still gonna be happy. Hello? Whether he here today, gone tomorrow, you still gonna be happy, okay? Period. One thing about it, you live for self. You don't live for who come on and go out. You don't live for who want to be your friend today, who don't want to be there tomorrow, who want to be your man today, who don't want to be your man tomorrow. You don't live for that, baby. Life is about lessons and blessings. Okay? Lessons and blessings. One may come, one may go. But guess what? You still gotta be happy regardless.
Where's that clip? Hold on, y'all. Trying to find it.
Y'all be so worried about, I hope you keep this man. I hope you get this man. I hope you do this. See, one thing about it is I don't live for a man, baby. If it don't work out, guess what? God made another one and 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 another one. Okay? So relax. Relax. Please relax. I don't live for men. I live for me. Okay? It's on what I want to do. So you actually mean if he keep me.
That's not it. Where is that clip? Hold on. Let's see, y'all.
So if I decide to have 50 million
There you
babies,
go.
guess who got to take care of them 50 million babies? Me.
Hey,
I'm not on
Latte.
Medicaid. I'm not on food stamps. I'm not on nothing. So y'all don't really have nothing to complain about because y'all not.
Let me run it back. Y'all listen.
So if I decide to have 50,
Listen to this one good. This is the one I was talking about where she's saying, people shouldn't be telling her nothing about her business and her wanting to have more kids. This was before the twins because she not on here asking for nothing. So people shouldn't be trying to tell her nothing about what she want to do.
50 million babies, guess who got to take care of them 50 million babies? Me. I'm not on Medicaid. I'm not on food stamps. I'm not on nothing. So y'all don't really have nothing to complain about because y'all not taking care of me. So why y'all so mad that I want to have more babies? If I want to have more babies, let me. If I want to get frog legs and catch another kid, let me. It's my legs. It's my coochie. It's my body. Y'all really be so upset.
Y'all heard that, huh? Hold on, one more.
What?
Oh, never mind. So did y'all hear the part where she said, I'm not on Medicaid, I'm not on food stamps. I don't know if I heard the part where she said, I'm not on here asking y'all, please cash out, cash out. Did I play that one? Did I play that one, y'all? But she was like, I'm not on here asking y'all for nothing. So I don't understand why y'all so upset if I want to have, wait, it's this one, but it's more to it. I don't think I played that one, but I don't remember which one it was. Hold on. Let's see.
So why does little old me affect so many people? I don't know. But one thing about it, I love the love. I do definitely have way more love than hate. I have way more love. See, that's the difference between.
That's not it. I could have sworn I played it.
TT, I hope you get a life.
Somebody told us something to come.
Y'all be so worried about, I hope you keep this man. I hope you get this man. I hope you do this. See, one thing about it.
Hold on. I know where it's at. It gotta be in one of these because I was going. Wait, let's
It's all about investing, all about taking your money and investing it in different things so that you can become successful.
trying to
A lot of
find
y'all be worried about the wrong things. If anything, instead of talking crap about me, you should be taking notes. Because guess what? Whether a man
y'all better
leave me
take
today or
notes.
tomorrow, Big Bree still gonna be good, and Big Bree gonna still be able to take care of my bills and take care of my children. All my children are well taken care of. So relax. And the crazy thing is, it be the grandmas that be talking.
Y'all
Like,
grandmas
grandma,
better stop.
relax. You done lived your life.
Boy, she be ready to call y'all some grandmas. That's the one that get me. Like she ain't gotta get old, child. It be the grandmas that talk the most is. Y'all grandmas better leave that little young thing alone.
Let me live my. If I'm with him today and gone tomorrow, and he leave me tomorrow, is that gonna affect you? Is you gonna cry if I get?
Technically it does because every time he leave you or whatever y'all break up, you leave him, you bring it to the internet. So technically it does affect the people on the internet because you're a public figure with millions of followers. So it kind of does. You're not the person that keeps your business to yourself, ma'am. So if you're putting stuff on the internet, it does affect the supporters, especially the ones who actually care about your well-being. You taking them people on an emotional roller coaster.
Don't hear and cry. Is it going to affect you? Is it going to change your life? Is it going to take anything out of your pay? You know,
Oh,
I
that
just
was
want to
it,
know.
y'all. That's the part I was talking about. When she said, is it going to take anything out of your pay? Yes, it will. The GoFundMe you just did. See how your own words, you have to come back and literally eat your own words. Now she did this live was done before she had the twins, y'all. She was literally making vision boards. This is when she was in that big house before she downsized. And Lauren was sitting right there with her. And she was talking about the frog legs and all that in front of her child. But Lauren asked her, she was like, let me see what I'm missing to put on my vision board. And Lauren said, I know one. And then she was like, what? And Lauren said, twins. How ironic. So she was like, girl, if I have twins, you're going to be the main one crying. Talking about, mommy, they cry too much. And Lauren said, well, I got used to Amora, so I could get used to them too. But I have that clip also. I almost started playing it for y'all, but I cut it off. But she told her that. But the fact that she's saying what she do is not affecting nobody on the internet, when it is, when you're at a point where you're asking your supporters for $25,000, talking about you a single mother of 6, ma'am. Let me run it back a little bit.
Is it going to change your life? Is it going to take anything out of your pay? You know what I'm saying? I just want to know. Is it going to take anything out of your check that you get from Social Security? It's not.
And then she tried to throw a jab, talk about is what I do. Is it going to take anything out of your check that you get from Social Security? And the crazy part is, majority of her supporters is elderly women. The fact that they are not offended, ma'am, the only thing that's stopping them from being offended is the fact that they're on her side. Other than that, all of it is relative. If you are an elderly woman, you think she ain't talking about you too? Say something she don't like in her comments and see how fast you become one of them old ladies, okay? In her voice. Say something she don't like. See how fast she flipped the script on you. Ciao. But you are very much taken from people at this point, ma'am. 25,000 to be exact, which is crazy. Let me see. You said, Luca, how can I get a membership? I need to start catching the members only live. I love your commentary. Did you get it? I see a J up there. Did you get it, Jessica? Did somebody put my membership link should be in the chat. I normally pin it before I get on the live streams, but I don't know if y'all able to access it because a lot of people still be asking for it. It's the highlighted comment at the top. One of my mods, if y'all could drop the membership link in the chat, because like I said, y'all, we're going to finish this conversation tomorrow morning on members only, because especially when it comes to kids, I try not to talk too much about kids on my platform. Now, certain things I'll say in members only, based on what's been put out here to give a little dialogue. But for the most part, I keep that away from my platform. But I will fill y'all in on members only of the stuff that I know and what's really going on. But you got to be a member for that. Got to be a member for that. I see you got it. Shout out to you. Thank you, Jessica, for your support and getting that membership. You are appreciated, my girl. What's up, extra sugar? Hey, everyone. What age has to do with it when you have more children than some grandmas? Exactly. Miss Brianna's Brady Bunch. It's the acting like you don't have, like, I feel like she tries to charge it to age or lack of experience. No, ma'am. You done been in 3 relationships according to you. If we're actually taking your word, even though we know it's more, but she done been in 3, because I remember her saying on that video, the one I told y'all I found the extended version of, where she was talking about her son jerking his chicken. I found the full version of it, and she was like, they was talking about the horoscope signs in that video, and one of the things she said was, "Oh, I done been with a Taurus, so." Like she said it just like that. So, but we know she done been with more than 3 people. But it's just the fact, like, she tried to charge it to lack of experience, and that's also what her supporters do. Oh, she young and no. Like my grandma say, once you open them legs and you start having cheering, baby, that whole oh you young, you can't charge that to that no more. You a grown woman. You a grown woman once you push that baby out. I don't care how old you is. If you could do grown up things, then you considered a grown woman. You gotta take your leg. You got to take your leg. Hey, Pac, did you speak about the unsealed document? I spoke about that on my live yesterday, my dream star. As far as the ones now, I haven't gotten any. So I don't know. Because if they are unsealed, my source would have sent it to me. If they're available to the public, my source would have been sent. Because, listen, she be getting it the same day, baby. She be watching the clock. She be on it. So, keyword, if they are unsealed, Pac would have them. Anyway, we're gonna see what's going on. But you said, wait, let's see, what time tomorrow? I'm gonna probably jump on members only about 10:45 a.m. Central Time tomorrow, y'all. 10:45 a.m. because I ain't got nothing to do tomorrow but go to Walmart. That's it. That is it. That is all. But I'm finna get up off of here, y'all. Y'all know I try not to go too far past 2 hours, okay? And then what time it is? 9:24. My babies got school tomorrow. They got 2 days left of school. Lord, they're finna drive me crazy for the summer. Woo! Jesus, pray for me. But I love y'all. Thank y'all for tuning in on this good old Sunday. I hope you guys were entertained. Thank y'all so much for the overall support, the views, the likes, the supers, the cash apps, the coffees, all of it. It is all equivalently appreciated. Okay? All support is welcome and all support is appreciated. Even though Dreamy girl, you gotta know me to know. Ex Harmony. When I tell you every day, I'm at the store every day. I don't miss a day. Harmony be like, you at the store again? I be in them stores, babe. Okay? But I'm gonna do members early in the morning for the stuff we can't talk about publicly. And then I'll do another public live tomorrow evening, y'all, or afternoon, whatever time. We'll see. But I'll be back. I'll do 2 lives tomorrow. But I love y'all. Thank y'all for tuning in, rocking out with your girl on this good old Sunday. And I will see you guys tomorrow. Bye, y'all.
It's your girl, Lou Pac, baby. From the boot where the real ones talk slick and walk heavy. She don't do rumors, she do receipts. If you said she got it, if you did it, she show it. Truth teller, big stepper, big stepper, big stepper, big stepper, big stepper, big stepper. That's Lou Pac, baby, no pressure, no pressure, no pressure, no pressure, no pressure, no pressure. Yeah, truth teller, big stepper, big stepper, big stepper, big stepper, big stepper, big stepper. That's Lou Pac, baby, no pressure, no pressure, no pressure, no pressure. Yeah, yeah. Straight out of Louisiana, she don't duck no smoke. Call her the queen of receipts, she keeping folks woke. From fake friends to baby daddies getting exposed. If it's messy, she gon' clean it up. Real talk mode. Independent, raw and loud with it. She ain't scared of nothing, she proud with it. So if you coming fake, don't step in her lane. She call names and receipts, gon' explain. Truth like, baby. All truth, all gas, no brakes. Truth teller, big stepper, big stepper, big stepper, big stepper, big stepper, big stepper. That's Lou Pac, baby, no pressure, no pressure, no pressure, no pressure, no pressure, no pressure. Yeah, truth teller, big stepper, big stepper, big stepper, big stepper, big stepper, big stepper. That's Lou Pac, baby, no pressure, no pressure, no pressure, no pressure, no pressure. Yeah, it's Lou Pac, baby. All truth, all gas, no brakes. Yeah, all truth, all gas, no brakes, 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 no brakes.